Hello, 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 and welcome to Krypta FM, a horror game by Under the Sink. I know basically nothing about it other than that it is apparently Polish. So that's cool. Let's find out what it's about, shall we? Start. We're right in. Ooh. How's the audio, by the way? Chcę wierzyć?
10 minut
U.
po 21. Mam więc zaszczyt powitać serdecznie wszystkich słuchaczy Radia Bożygród w audycji Krypta FM. Ja nazywam się Łukasz Bartyniuk i będę waszym przewodnikiem po tym, co nieznane. Kochani, co za dzień. Tak jak obiecywałem, dziś przedstawię naszym młodszym słuchaczom kilka wskazówek dla początkujących łowców kryptyd, ale najpierw chciałbym rozpocząć od odtworzenia intrygującej rozmowy, którą mogliście już słyszeć w dzisiejszym wydaniu wiadomości Radia Bożygród. Posłuchajcie.
Może się pan przedstawić?
Jędrzej Świergiel, gospodarz.
Panie Jędrzeju, niech pan opowie słuchaczom, co się wydarzyło.
Ja pani powiem, jak tutaj w Gozdarach mieszkam od urodzenia i pierwszy raz wszystkiego widziałem, jak Boga kocham.
Czyli co?
Co ja mogę powiedzieć? No, w domu byłem, na mycie się gotowałem, bo już do spania chciałem iść i słyszę wrzaski, kotłowanie. Się ubrałem na szybko, wybiegam, w klapkach samych. No i to co widać? Zwierzyna tutaj porozciągana, rozbebeszona, tutaj koza moja leży. Za głowę się złapałem, myślę, wilk. Ale potem patrzę, kury dwie martwe też leżą, też poszarpane. Nie zabrał nawet, zostawił jak leżały. A wilk by zabrał.
Czyli coś pan wie?
Ja nie wiem, ale ja się domyślam. Ale to nie ma co gadać. Byle nie wróciło. Wie pani, ja po prostu chciałbym ludzi ostrzec, uważając się, że dobrze budynki zamykali. Dla mnie to jest niepotrzebne, żeby wiedzieć.
Niebywałe, wiem. Niebywałe. Rozbebeszone zwierzęta znalezione we wsi Gozdary pod naszym Bożygrodem. Powiem państwu szczerze, że po wysłuchaniu tej rozmowy ciężko mi się było już na czymkolwiek dziś skupić. Oczywiście przydałoby się więcej informacji. Dlatego też apeluję. Jeśli mieszkacie w Gozdarach, bądź macie jakiekolwiek informacje, które mogą pomóc w śledztwie redakcji Krypta FM, zapraszam do kontaktu telefonicznego podczas jutrzejszej audycji na żywo. Bądź, i tutaj ciekawostka technologiczna, zapraszam na nowo powstałe forum internetowe audycji Krypta FM, które znajdziecie na portalu internetowym naszego radia www.bozygrodfm.pl. Moi drodzy słuchacze, to jest oczywiście temat, który zdecydowanie warto pozostawić dorosłym, jednakże, tak jak obiecałem, dla was również dziś coś przygotowałem. Spisałem kilka porad dla młodego łowcy kryptyd, które na pewno przydadzą wam się podczas własnego śledztwa, które przeprowadzić możecie na własnym podwórku. Oto one. Po pierwsze, zaopatrzcie się w dziennik, w którym będziecie prowadzić swoje zapiski. Szukanie kryptydy to tylko połowa pracy kryptozoologa. Przed wyruszeniem w teren warto wiedzieć, czego w ogóle szukamy. W dzienniku zapisujcie więc konkretne zadania, takie jak odwiedzenie konkretnego miejsca, które warto zbadać. Jeśli chodzi o pomysły na zadania, dobrym źródłem może być na przykład nasza audycja, jak również nasze forum internetowe. Druga zasada, trzymajcie się ścieżek. Szukanie krypty to świetny sposób na spędzenie wolnego czasu na świeżym powietrzu, jednak pamiętajmy o zdrowym rozsądku. Oddalając się od domu, warto mieć ze sobą mapę okolicy, na której zaznaczycie znane wam ścieżki. Pomocne mogą być również punkty orientacyjne. W ten sposób, tak długo jak zostaniecie na ścieżkach, zawsze wrócicie do domu. I trzecia zasada, najważniejsza. Powinna wam zawsze towarzyszyć osoba dorosła. Wasze bezpieczeństwo jest najważniejsze. Badacz zjawisk paranormalnych musi pamiętać, że jego hobby towarzyszy wiele niebezpieczeństw. Eksplorując opuszczony budynek, łatwo skręcić sobie kostkę. A nasze lasy pełne są pokrzyw i kolczastych krzewów. No, w towarzystwie osoby dorosłej zawsze będziecie bezpieczni. To tyle na dziś. Poradnik znajdziecie również w wersji tekstowej na naszym forum Krypta FM. Ja nazywam się Łukasz Bartyniuk, a to była Krypta FM. Do usłyszenia jutro o tej samej porze. Udanych łowów.
Thank you, Wukash. A goat corpse at neighbors. Oh my. Alright, so we are a cryptid hunter. That went on for a good minute. Might as well learn Polish while we're here, right? Boingo psi psi. Pression dinosaur? I don't know. I'm going to touch my computer. There we go. I press F. I want to play pngtuber. Nope. Tarn of Souls? Nope. Hilda's Inferno? God damn it. Pulpit. My computer's broken. It is 21:10 in the morning. Louis? Oh! Yeah! What wallpapers do we got? None. Good. Bury the beaver! Round 2. I got no photos either. The Krypta FM forum. Main page. Let's go to the forum. Lights over in was it Božegrod? Oh, they got aliens. From Observator Seeker, post level 2, Božegrod. Rude? Anyway. I wanted to tell you about a story that really happened. So yesterday evening, my buddy came over to watch a game between Unks Milobidzin, Sierchali Novo, 2-5. And then it happened. Buddy says to look at the window. All of us know how car lights look like, right? Long headlights. Same kind started to circle over the forest by Božegrod. And I kid you not, that wasn't a plane. Why? 1, there were many of the floating objects in the same spot. 2, they were reappearing after going down, taking big rounds above the forest. 3, they performed rotational movement with a small diameter. We came out to look. They disappeared and reappeared again, came close and then went far. But that's not all. I rang my dad, who was going back from work, and told him about it, and he took a picture of the thing while he was passing by the forest. It's kind of blurry, and I tried to zoom in on it, but you can't see them better. Above the forest, the small orbs. Auntie, who lives near us, also said that she saw those things. Weird case, isn't it? I think it's some UFO technology who came over to investigate. That's why they were circling around for a long time. Authentic story! They do only have 2 posts. But they have 2 posts, and they already have a signature. I think they might be a sock puppet. From Bezradne. Oh no, what if someone came to get me? What if some secret agents discovered that I'm a werewolf? Oakley 312. Dude, this guy is an expert, but he's got 1 post and 1 star. Sure, as if anyone will believe they have any friends. Znahorka, the administrator. Oakley 312, I would like to remind you about the rules regarding our forum. I don't think those were any alien technologies or whatever. Maybe fireflies? Although I don't think you can see them very well during the day. Maybe some trash was flying around in the tornado that reflected the sunlight. Or birds with bright feathers. BS adversary, location hell.
Oak Lake 312. My friends from the pits of hell were after you in that forest, but they realized they won't find you there. Still, they're after you.
I think he's going to die. How do I go back? Maybe with the back button? No. Well, I have to go up here and click. Weird console behavior by Matushek. My gaming console has been acting weird lately, and I think that some demon might have possessed it. You think that maybe the government has the ability to connect with our electronics? Because recently I saw an article how they're adding spy devices to our computers so they can invigilate us. Maybe they're doing it with consoles too. Horrific if they're doing this. I also started to fear that my things might be possessed by spyware. I need to investigate this more because it's scaring me.
Yeah, I think you are possessed, and not that console. You're talking out of your ass.
Wait, how does he have one post, but he's in two? He's in two threads. What is this? Anyway, another admin. Ramonia777. Oakleek, I remind you that insulting our users is forbidden. Ban this guy. He's ignoring mods. Or admins. 0 posts? From yes.
Truth of the matter is, it is I who possessed your devices. The only thing you can do now is to sacrifice your console to me.
Give me your console! How to turn into Ramonia. So, if you're expecting to find any helpful replies for posts with such a title, then from this day on, you will be met with nothing but disappointment. It is now forbidden to ask how to turn yourself into a vampire, werewolf, mermaid, or whatever else you'll ask. Those are mythical creatures that do not exist in the real world, and no matter how much knowledge from the world you might have, or you will never be able to turn yourself into one. So if any depend your blessings upon us like that, comes up on the topic, your blessings upon us like that, comes up on the forum again, you'll get a warning and your post will be deleted. You can all go away now.
You are our Lady Freya, Hera, Isis, oh great Temida. Glory to the admin team of the forum. Lead us through the darkness of our mere lives, as stumbling mortals to the light and immortal life. Let your knowledge spill onto our minds, and let your gifts fall upon us. Our way.
Closing the thread now. I love this guy. From admin. FAQ. Cryptid Hunter. As it's actually Wukos Bortenyuk. As promised, I posted a guide in text form. First, provide yourself with a journal in which you will take notes. Looking for a cryptid is only half the job of a cryptozoologist. Before heading out into the field, it's good to know what we are looking for in the first place. So in your journal, write down specific tasks, such as visiting a particular place worth investigating. When looking for tasks, for example, a good source can be our broadcast as well as our online forum. Second rule, stick to the paths. Searching for cryptids is a great way to spend time outdoors, but let's remember to use common sense. When moving away from your home, it's a good idea to have a map of the area with you on which you will mark the paths you know. Landmarks can also be helpful. That way, as long as you're on a path, you will always be able to come home. Third rule, most important, you should always be accompanied by an adult. Your safety is paramount. The investigator of paranormal phenomena must remember that his hobby is accompanied by many dangers. Exploring an abandoned building, you can easily twist an ankle, and our forests are full of nettles and thorny bushes. When accompanied by an adult, you will always be safe. Happy hunting. What if I'm an adult, though? Weird observation in Gozdary. I would like to present to you the discovery that was made near Gozdary, of which you may have already heard of in today's Krypta FM broadcast on Radio Bozhegrad. The local community began to encounter the remains of bitten animals and slight damage to vegetation. Places where wounded animals were found, one could see strange scratches on trees, broken bushes, and branches lying on the ground. as well as trampled grass and smaller vegetation. And there probably wouldn't be anything all that unusual about it, were it not for the eyewitness accounts of Gozdar residents who report encounters with a strange creature that has been seen in the area for some time. It seems to be connected to the mystery of the mutilated animals, as well as the destruction in their vicinity. I immediately point out that nothing happened to any person, but the victims of this creature happen to be farm animals, such as Mr. Jezje Schwiergiel said in the news. In contrast, I learned from one of the residents that our mentioned creature moves on 4 legs and resembles a medium or large dog. Its head seems to be completely black, with prominent white fangs and an almost glowing pair of eyes that stand out. The creature also supposedly has pointed ears, which can also deceptively resemble horns. So it's difficult to determine what exactly they are. Despite the stature, which can cause fear, the creature is rather emaciated. Some even say that he can be injured or stained with the blood of previous victims. It is covered with a thick coat, especially around the head and on the elongated tail. These are incredible information, but I renew my appeal. If you live in Gozdara or you have any information that can help in the investigation, please contact us by phone in tomorrow's live broadcast or post this information on the forum. Alright, we're looking for El Chupacabra. I see. I am PhotoLover14. That's me. Not to say is this a dark web horror-based game, but FM is news. God, that noise freaked me out. Keeps sounding like something's clicking on the window. Yeah, we are a cryptozoologist enthusiast who is going hunting. Also, hello, Unlucky. How you doing? Boingo ipsy ipsy. I wanted to consume coffee. I cannot consume coffee. Well, let's get moving, shall we? Did I open that door? No. Diploma. That is really low texture, but I think I have a diploma in photography. How do I open doors? My brother shat himself. That is a weird way to introduce yourself. Is that the first thing you say when you walk into a room, Beta fan? How are you? FM is news. Technically, FM is radio. Good, that's good to hear, Unlucky. I'm putting on both my headphones because that was freaky. Was it just me, or did it sound like it was raining? Because, like, while I was in here, it sounded like there was, like, rain dripping through the gutters. Maybe I'm crazy. Also, it looks like there's a fire over there. Now, how do I bring up my journal? J, a goat corpse at the neighbors. Which neighbors? How do I leave? Help, I'm stuck in my own yard. I guess I just walk over. Oh, damn. They just left this out here? Bro, you just left that out here? Modilla Eve concert. Doing okay so far. I'm focused on playing an equal amount of COD, Modern Warfare 3, GTA 4, and 5. Hell yeah. Sounds like you're having a good day. Do I take a picture of this? I guess maybe. And oop. I have taken a picture of a dead goat. I'm gonna go upload this to Instagram. I'm gonna get so many likes that I'll be popular. They'll love me. They'll really love me. Yeah. Upload. Now it'll get all the likes rolling in. Hello. Referring to the audition, this is the photo of the dead goat found in the village of Gozdary. Alright, sick. I did it. Now what? I guess we just go hunting, huh? Any police officer reading the doing okay part is not related to the first part of the message. Maybe shitting self is not so much of a... Fuck was that? Oh, it's dust! See, I saw the light. The dust and the light of the windows, and I was like, that's a light moving. They were right, there are aliens! Nope. Just dust. All is dust. Dude, this ground is so squishy. Now, where's the village church? I don't know, it's too dark. Did I get any legs yet? Nope. What do I do then? Poland is known for having a bunch of churches, yeah. See, that sounds like there's water. You go outside, it isn't right. Is that a... Guys, I think I might be a psychopath. I decorate my walls with posters of goldfish in blenders. And I'm posting a dead animal on an online forum. Yep. To be fair, it is owned by a guy who called into the cryptid site, the cryptid radio show, and was like, "Hey, man, my goat fucking died, and I think the El Chupacabra did it." So, you know, they kind of told us to. What do I do? Do I poke the goat? Nope. I thought there was something chasing me. Nope, it was my own footsteps catching up with me. You hear that? But maybe I am being chased. Maybe it's that one SCP. The one that just jumps outside of your line of sight? What the hell am I supposed to do? I'm closing the door. Well, maybe I go to bed. Ah, I go to bed, I see. Oh my god, are we gonna have... Gotta check if anyone commented on my posts. Oh, it's radio time.
To może oznaczać tylko jedno. Ja nazywam się Łukasz Bartyniuk, a wysłuchacie audycji Krypta FM na antenie Radia Boży Gród. To zaszczyt być waszym przewodnikiem po tym, co nieznane. Dziś przyjmować będziemy telefony od naszych słuchaczy, ale najpierw coś, na co na pewno wielu z was czekało z niecierpliwością. Mamy nowe informacje dotyczące ataku na zwierzęta gospodarcze w Gozdarach pod Bożygrodem. Na naszym forum opublikowane zostały wczoraj zdjęcia ciała kozy, która padła ofiarą tajemniczego łowcy. Zdjęcia przekazałem znajomemu weterynarzowi, który w ciągu kilku dni udzieli nam swojej ekspertyzy. Dziękujemy bardzo użytkownikowi Fotolover4 za pomoc w naszym śledztwie. Nasza linia jest otwarta. Zapraszam więc do... Mamy pierwszy telefon. Halo? Z kim mam przyjemność?
Wiktoria.
Witam cię, Wiktorio. Z czym dzisiaj do nas dzwonisz? Halo? Pani Wiktorio?
Chwila, bo wykładam jeszcze. No tak, wisielec. Ona błądzi, ta istota z Gozdar. Tylko co ją tu przywiodło?
Pani wykłada tarota?
O, nic panu nie umknie, panie Łukaszu. Wieża.
Czyli co? Jakiś wysoki budynek? Może wieża radiowa?
Panie Łukaszu, karty nie zawsze mówią do nas wprost.
Przepraszam?
Gdzieś w tych Gozdarach jest miejsce mocy, gdzie to, co ziemskie, łączy się z tym, co poza naszym postrzeganiem. To są zazwyczaj miejsca naturalne, monumenty przyrody, przedwieczne dominanty. Ludzie do nich lgną, oznaczają je, ale żeby je znaleźć, potrzebny jest jeszcze kierunek. Rydwan.
Czyli podróż? Dobrze pamiętam?
Nie każdą kartę trzeba interpretować, panie Łukaszu.
Czyli miejsce to znajduje się niedaleko torów? Halo? No nic. Dziękujemy, Wiktorio, za ten zastrzyk magicznej energii. Mamy już kolejny telefon. Zobaczmy. Halo. Witamy na antenie. Z kim mam przyjemność?
Witam, Arkadiusz Chocholak z tej strony, z Bożegrodu.
Witamy, panie Arku.
Panie Łukaszu, chciałbym zacząć od serdecznego podziękowania całej redakcji Radia Bożegród, bo umilacie mi bardzo wieczory. Ja zawsze chciałem zadzwonić i wam to powiedzieć i cieszę się, że dzisiaj mam okazję.
To bardzo miło nam słyszeć, panie Arkadiuszu. Również pana pozdrawiamy.
Panie Łukaszu, ja mam taką prośbę do tego fotografa, o którym pan mówił, bo widzi pan, ja tutaj mam źródła, które mówią o tym, że w Gozdarach miała miejsce bitwa powstańcza w 1863 roku. I proboszcz, jak chował powstańców, to kazał postawić pomnik Żyli. I ja nic o tym pomniku nigdzie indziej znaleźć nie mogę. I zastanawiam się, czy on istnieje w ogóle, czy nie. Czy pan mógłby taką prośbę temu fotografowi przekazać, żeby on mi zrobił zdjęcie tego pomnika i mi jestem przysłał? Mogę panu adres podać.
Wie pan, panie Arku, ten nasz fotograf jest użytkownikiem naszego forum. Ja bezpośrednio nie mam z nim kontaktu, ale może pan napisać do niego z taką prośbą w wątku na naszym forum.
No właśnie, ja nie wiem, jak to zrobić.
Czy ma pan komputer?
No syn zostawił po sobie, ale ja nie używałem tego nigdy.
A internet?
Nie wiem, no ja nie wiem takich rzeczy naprawdę.
Dobrze, panie Arku, to ja mam propozycję. Czy ja mogę do pana zadzwonić po audycji? I chętnie panu pomogę.
Nie chcę kłopotu robić.
Ależ skąd? To dla mnie przyjemność. To my się później dzwonimy. Dobrze?
Dobrze, to do usłyszenia w takim razie.
Do usłyszenia. I dziękuję jeszcze raz za miłe słowa dla naszej redakcji. Dobrze. Mamy chyba czas na jeszcze jeden telefon.
These really go on, don't they?
Halo? Z kim mam przyjemność?
Hunter 95.
Okej. Z czym do nas dzwonisz?
Ja jedno wam powiem. Tym nad lasem. Nie powiem, ale nie wiem, czy jesteście gotowi naprawdę.
Chodzi o Gozdary.
Tak, tym nad lasem. Jego źródło. Prawda może zaskoczyć. Oczywiście jeśli naszemu tajemnicznemu fotografowi starczy odwagi.
Rozumiem. Hunter 95. Czy jest tam może z tobą osoba dorosła, z którą mógłbym porozmawiać? No, dziękujemy za ten jakże ważny telefon. No, cieszę się, że w nasze śledztwo zaangażowane jest tak wiele osób. To tyle na dziś. Dziękuję wam serdecznie za udział. Przypominam o forum naszej audycji, gdzie znajdziecie więcej informacji na temat naszego śledztwa w Gozdarach. Ja nazywam się Łukasz Bartyniuk, a to była audycja Krypta FM. A teraz, przepraszam, mam telefon do wykonania. Tymczasem udanych łowów.
I cannot overstate how much dread that fucker in the window filled me with. A monument in the cemetery, place of power in a clearing near the tracks, source of smoke in the forest. Alrighty. What the hell was that goblin? Was that a fucking bar guest? Jesus. Well, time to read everybody's reply. What bewilders me is he didn't add a content warning. He just said, hey, my goat died, lol, and sent a picture. Better yet, I sent a picture of my neighbor's dead goat. I didn't expect this fantastic photo. Thank you for your help in the investigation, Smile. So we can probably confirm what Mr. Yonjay said. A macabre sight. I'll pass the photos to my veterinarian friend. His expertise may be useful. But what could have caused something like this? Hey, it's Observator. Chupacabra. Fits perfectly. Hunts at night, attacks farm animals, literally sucks goats out. I think this could be it. It is said that the Chupacabra is of extraterrestrial origin, so maybe it is somewhat connected to those lights over Boshagrud, which was recently mentioned in the broadcast. It's Montashek. Reminds me of how in Bob Radius of the Zebla was probably hunting farm animals. I bet because they wrote about it in the newspapers a few years ago. I even have the issue somewhere. I'll look and post it. Edit, Bob used to have fire starter. Sorry. Vicusia. Okay. I don't like the energy coming from that photo. There is some more going on here than the naked eye can see. Be careful if this is the path you want to continue to follow. Is that Victoria? Hey, Hunter 59 or 95. If photo lover has the guts, you should go to see that smoke in the Gozdary woods. The truth will surprise you. Except it was a child. Nice. Let's see what else people have been talking about. Oh my god. That's a furry. My god. Viguzia. Znavca. Also known as an expert. I started looking through the blogs what they write about these Gozdara, and I thought that this strange creature that appeared here is some kind of demonic entity, nothing but some kind of emanation, externalization of demonic powers in the form of this creature. Such an entity. Maybe some kind of phantom, but in physical form, because somehow he had to get these animals. Anyway, I want to dive more into the subject, and I heard that there is a place of power where power lines meet, and it seems to me that it might have something to do with this whole situation. It was written they are supposed to come down somewhere in the forest, in a big clearing near Gozdara. I think it's worth going there and taking the photos if there's anything there, because it totally might have some connection to the case. Jatonko, oh my god, a weeb. I also heard about this place. It's supposedly in this forest. You can feel the disturbing aura. Scary! Satanic rituals were supposedly performed in this place. I also heard about it. This just reminds me of something. The satanic rituals were performed there. Maybe the performance of these rituals, the creature was summoned, which was sitting hidden somewhere deep in the forest, and now for some reason decided to crawl out of there. Yes, Mateuszek. It was I who performed those rituals there. And that's how you came into existence. I can't believe Mateuszek is a demon. I have nothing in the stories, but I don't know if they're supposed to be on websites like this. Why not? the, like, one ghost hunter that I watch is a furry. Smoke in the Forest by Hunter 95.
I see that you are conducting some investigation at Gozdary, and I would tell you that I saw smoke over the forest somewhere behind the mayor's house. The truth will surprise you.
Maybe this is the place where the aliens crashed, and this being is some kind of animal of theirs that escaped them.
I know, I have problems with spelling, as the administration constantly reminds me. But 195, you just write terribly.
I remind you about spelling correctly on the forums. I mean, spelling in this is generally not great, but, you know, it's fine.
Crashed. Have you seen the car ranking this year? Some flippin' stupid Poles can't even afford to buy a proper car like Series, and most of us are driving around in Fabias, haha, and this Renault on 10th place? Embarrassing. Have you seen the top class plebiscite? Alfa Romeo 1? Y'all are stupid Honda on 7th, flat, and 5th. What a failure, lol. Good that BMW was tiered. It should have won, dog. 195, what are you even saying? Alfa Romeo is an absolute top dog. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Satanisme. By God. Trains are still a far more superior way of transportation. This is not a form-related topic. Closing the thread. How to start with tarot cards. Hi, I wanted to share a few tips for reading tarot cards in case you were interested. I've been a reader for a few years myself, and I have plenty of knowledge already. A tarot deck normally has 78 cards. It splits between minor and major arcana. If you're just starting, then I would recommend beginning with the major arcana to get to know them. While choosing the deck, your personal connection with it is important. If it was gifted by someone special, it has a specific power and bond to it. The intention is always important. The cards have their own power and intentions, so bond with them is utmost important. Because they can twist your wish against you, which we don't want. Fortune tellers from the TV are scammers, and you never know about their intentions. You don't have any bond with them, so you never know if they're using their services won't do you any harm. A ritual should be done in space where we feel safe. We do not do rituals when we're sick or just feel unwell because the cards can use this bad energy. It's always helpful to cleanse the space you perform a ritual in, but remember, never use white sage. It's an endangered plant and part of practice. We do not want to destroy our environment. You can use any other incense you like. What you should never do is to ask questions about death, pregnancy, other people, and what might go wrong in the future. We do not ask just simple yes or no questions. Tarot is our advice giver. It does not foresee the future. It's a higher form of manifestation, and to fulfill what they said, you have to work on achieving it yourself. It will not happen by itself. It's best to start asking about positive things like, what will happen in my career life? To read someone else's cards, you should never, ever do it in the presence of other people. There should only be the person who gets their tarot read and the reader in the room. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll gladly answer. Bye! Can you provide bone divination with cards? Can you change the location for reading tarot next time? So happy you made this post, oh my gosh! I watch It Follows as my daily movie. Hell yeah. That movie's great. Enchant Co. Yes and yes. You can combine two divination methods and can also move your reading spot. Thanks so much. You really have quite the knowledge on this topic. I've been reading tarot myself for a long time. And I have to say that I'm happy that there are still people who practice it and are eager to collect the proper knowledge.
Holy fuck, the bunch of nonsense you girls believe in.
Hookleek 312, I'd like to ask you to be respectful towards the users and their spiritual and religious beliefs.
Okay, don't tell me what to do, Missy.
How is this dude not banned? Insulting, being dismissive of, and belittling admin? The guy's lucky. That's all I'm saying. Insurgent monument. Oh, it's Arkadiusz Kokolak. That's an actual picture. Good morning. Mr. Wukash helped me set up an account on the forum. So I'm writing here with a request I had during the broadcast to that person who takes the photographs that Mr. Wukash mentioned, to take pictures of the monument. It is supposed to be located in the cemetery near the village. Arkadiusz Kokolak. It reminds me that in the parish church of the Blessed Virgin Mary in Bozhegrad there should be records about this monument. If you would like to learn more about it, smile.
Maybe this creature that appeared to Gozdary crawled out of the graves of the cemetery. Priest, church, hike. Let's end this topic.
Znachorka, I would love to go. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone to help me get there. But thanks for the information. Arkadiusz Kogolak. Thanks, guy. All right, well, we have our goals for the day. And we know demons are real. I was going to take a picture of it if it was there again. But all right. Friday, I'll be watching The Substance. I've heard that one is also good, but I know nothing about it. All right, I'm closing my door. Who left my gate open? Also, Satan. For some reason, are you still out here? Why is the goat still here? Bro. Throw that shit away. It has been in your backyard for 2 days. Now we gotta go to the cemetery, to the tracks, and the smoke in the forest. We gotta find all that first. Stay on the road. Don't wanna go off the road, cause then I'll die. Pizzeria Maestro! Aw. Their font doesn't have the Z with the Z with the little dot above it. Aw. Love when games have internet in them. Like GTA 4 and 5 in this game. Yeah. Feel like games with internet in them. What about a game about the internet? You should check out Hypnospace Outlaw. It's a game all about browsing the internet. Dude, now that I'm free, I have all this ability to walk wherever I want, and I don't even know where to go, what to do with it. I don't know where to go. I'm just keeping my eyes open for Satan. Beyond, I watch horror movie classics Friday the 13th, watch the Halloween movies or separate universes of the Halloween franchise, then watch Halloween on October 31st. What more fitting day, right? Alright, we got the smoke there. Ah, here we go. Cemetery. Soltish. Soltish? Soltis? I don't know what that means. There's a monument in the cemetery, so I need to find a way in.
The Anderson Farm.
Is that corn? Do they grow corn in Poland? I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't, right? Why do I feel like that sign basically said, hey, don't come in? Like, no trespassing or whatever. Hey, an unplanted field. I keep hearing something. The only version I could find is in Danish. Well, time to learn how to speak potato mouth. How do I do not see a monument. I'm gonna do another cycle. I'm here for the likes. Dude, there's no monument in there. What do you mean? Think about a typo, might have been a typo itself. Maybe they were just trying to like write type. Let me just scroll and find a movie I don't have on Letterboxd. Wait, this isn't a cemetery at all. God damn it. I thought the trees were graves. I didn't realize that I was running by bushes. Fuck. Fuck, I just scared the shit out of some random rich person who's probably gonna shoot me now. Great. Well, it was nice being a cryptozoologist while it lasted. Where the hell is the graveyard? What I want to know is, where's the graveyard? These wabush grud pane. Whatever that means. Gozdary doesn't exist. Oh wait, no, this is saying we're no longer in Gozdary. A map? I do have a map. Wait, oh my god. Oh, that was the village's head. And the cemetery was over there. And the place of power is over here, right? Bark, bark, bark. And there ends the pavement. I wonder if I'm gonna run into Smile Dog out here. I'm ready if I do. Then get your ass on film, you freak. I do that. I get a real demon on camera. People are gonna love me. I'll be so popular, popular, popular. What is this? Are you a blaze of power? I think that just might be a monument. Watching Smile, which is fine. I'll take that as an option. Smile's a good movie. Hey, look, we found a place of power. Camcorder, what is this? VHS? What year is it? 2005? Is this what they mean by plays of power? Well, I'll take it. Oh my god, the fucking dust again. I thought that was a ghost fucking gyrating. Damn, it got dark. What was that? I don't like this. I feel like I should turn around. I'm gonna keep going. By the way, while I was outside putting up the inflatables, since the inflatables were wet, I got my slippers wet, and my socks wet, and my socks got wet, so Smile it is, which I take. Well, I hope you enjoy Smiling. I hope it makes your socks a little less wet, I suppose. If that makes sense. See if a rewatch makes me like it more. Did you not like Smile? I liked Smile. I don't think any remembers the code to the lock. And without it, I won't be able to enter. Is this a railroad? The train station? Right. So we'll need some kind of code to get in there. Maybe the old man knows the code. I can get it from Arkadiusz. Watched it with my dad and he disliked it and the sequel. Ah. Well, not every movie's for everybody. My dad isn't a horror guy. Ah, I see. I'll give it a go, see what do you think of it. The birds? I'm assuming this is the place of power. I can touch it. Doesn't seem to do anything, though. Neat. Okay, that didn't count. That didn't count either. Yep. Place of power in a clearing near the tracks. I still drag him to watch horror movies. How mean. Interested in seeing a movie called Good Boy, which is a movie shot from the perspective of a dog. That is crazy. The 67 crypto coin thing is going to be another scam. I just know it. Well, yeah, it's crypto. The only crypto that is good is a dog. But Krypta is cool. Alright, where is this clearing near the tracks? Supposedly there is a place of power out here. Wait, who put up this entire fence around the perimeter of the town? By God. I think we might all be an experiment. What the heck? Alright, maybe that shrine that we found was the place of power. I assumed when they were asking for a place of power, they meant it literally, but maybe they meant like a place of spiritual power. Also, there was no clearing out here. So, like, I also feel I was lied to by the objective. There's the road. I've been running in a straight line. I should have gotten to the road by now. There we go. Finally. Place of power. What is this, Alan Wake? Wake. Nah, it's Alan sleep. Alan gets easily lost. You know, I was told this game would be an hour and a half. I don't think it's going to take an hour and a half. Are you the place of power? No? Bro, what the fuck? Wait, oh my God, does it mean over there? Down on the bottom left of the oh my God, I've wasted all this time! Fuck it. I'm going to the bunker, dude. I've wasted 3 photographs on nothing. Let's go see what this 195 kid was talking about. They're 2 years younger than me. That would have been 12 at the time. I'd rather not go in there if I don't have to take any photos. Then to the bunker we will not go. To be fair, that is quite dangerous. Do be careful. If you find a random bunker in the woods, there's a good shot that there's addicts in there. Or homeless people. Either way, don't bother them. What the hell? Is that a car? What was this? Oh my god. It's a camping site. Cool. My dad watches a horror movie, Sin smiles about a demon. My dad is wondering why they don't go to church. Not all demons work like that. I'm pretty sure the smile entity would laugh at you. Because it might not be a demon. Alright, though now that we're finally on track and I'm not lost. Let's head to the cemetery and then down to the place of power. And delete all of those useless photos off my camera. Yeah, that's just a... It's just a hangout. Just some people camping. Probably getting drunk. Who knows what else? Alright, which way to this cemetery? This way. Yep, follow this road. Bones are winding road. I thought something was walking behind me. Also, those people are assholes. They took off with the fire still smoldering. Bad etiquette. Floating grass. But also, take the fire down. You're gonna burn down the entire goddamn voivodeship like that, dude. Where the hell is this? There's the cemetery. Something just breathed. Alright, we're looking for this monument. Alright, let's get that picture. There we go. Alright, we got one last place to hit. And we actually know where we're going this time, so... Bam, 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 Alright, now that is anomalous. I just keep going straight, apparently. Easily done. What the fuck? Alright, I'm putting on both my earphones for this. Is that tree glowing? And playing music? Hello, is anyone here? Dude, I can barely see. All I can see is the outline of the tree. That didn't count. Oh! Someone drew a pentagram here. And the music stopped. I'm going home. I'm going home. I don't like that. I think I just did it bad. Okay. I think I may have just unleashed Satan into our little town. Don't blame me, guys. It wasn't my fault, except it totally was. First part where the girl is cutting herself gives me chills because the music score, yeah. What the? Oh my. Is that how they get down in Poland? I was unfamiliar with their gay. Alright, where's my house? Here we are. Camera out. Any ghouls or goblins? No? Looking right. Stay out there. Alright, let's get these photos uploaded. We'll upload you. We'll upload you. I will upload you. And now I've successfully cursed everyone. I managed to find this in the woods as the photo. I'm posting here the photo of the monument that Mr. Arik asked for. And Vikusi, I managed to find that place of power, and it turned out to be a huge tree in the middle of a forest in a clearing. Of course, I am posting the pictures. It was also playing music. I feel like we should point that out, but maybe it doesn't matter. Are you there? Yeah, that's right, you ain't there. Alright, bedtime. Honkshoe. Day 3.
Mamy 10 minut po 21. Ja nazywam się Łukasz Bartyniuk. Witam wszystkich słuchaczy audycji Krypta FM na antenie Radia Bożej Gród. Jak zawsze będę waszym przewodnikiem po tym, co nieznane. Moi drodzy, chciałbym zacząć od podziękowania naszej wspaniałej społeczności, czyli wam za ogromne zaangażowanie w sprawie gozdarskiej kryptydy. Dzięki waszej aktywności na naszym forum internetowym nasze śledztwo nabrało pędu. Ja nadal czekam na ekspertyzę od lekarza weterynarii dotyczącą zdjęcia zagryzionej kozy. Natomiast nie przeszkodziło to wam w eksploracji kilku ciekawych tematów. Na forum opublikowane zostało m.in. zdjęcie pomnika upamiętniającego bitwę powstańczą, która swój finał miała w lesie w Gozdarach. O zdjęcie prosił pan Arkadiusz, który zajmuje się dokumentacją miejsc pamięci i kazał przekazać, że jest bardzo wdzięczny za pomoc. Myślę, że tę wdzięczność najlepiej obrazuje to, że zrobił to, wykonując do mnie kilkanaście telefonów na przestrzeni dzisiejszego dnia i z tego co rozumiem, już ma kolejne zlecenia dla chętnych miłośników historii. Pozdrawiamy, panie Arku. Jednym z dziwniejszych wątków, którego, szczerze przyznam, w kontynuacji się nie spodziewałem, jest rzekome miejsce mocy, którego istnienie sugerowała w poprzedniej audycji nasza słuchaczka, Wiktoria. Użytkownik Photolover14 nie tylko zdołał je odnaleźć, ale też wykonał jego zdjęcia. Ma być na nim stare drzewo, na którym widnieją malunki pentagramów. Według forumowiczów może to oznaczać aktywność satanistyczną, która swoje epicentrum ma mieć w głębi gozdarskiego lasu. Więcej informacji na naszym forum. A tak, co do forum, chciałbym poruszyć jeszcze jedną kwestię. Moi drodzy, korzystając z forum dyskusyjnego, starajmy się przestrzegać zasad netykiety. Pamiętajmy, że za monitorem znajduje się drugi człowiek. To tyle na dziś. Wszystkie wyżej wymienione wątki znajdziecie na naszym forum dyskusyjnym na stronie Radia Bożygród. Dziękuję za wasze zaangażowanie. Ja nazywam się Łukasz Bartyniuk, a to była Krypta FM.
Oh, we had a quick one today then, huh? Time to see y'all by something at the train station. Village head's damaged car. Something in the bunker? I didn't know about any of that. Let's go find out, shall we? We'll read that. Whoa, I got private messages. Car from Hunter 95.
You're so brave. You walk around taking these photos, so I have a job for you. I know that next to the village's head house is a car with a dent in the front and weird marks. You're brave enough, I can open the gate for you so you can take a few pictures. I have ways to solve the gate problem.
Okay, Hunter. Padlock code. Good evening. I know that you document evidence about the cryptid from Gozdary. Can I ask you to take a few photos of the abandoned train station, which I wrote about? The padlock code is 2704. I wish you success in taking those photos. Arkadiusz Chokolak. 7204. Told you this man would know it. Road to the bunker.
I have a feeling that you'll go to take photos of this bunker I posted about, so I have a tip for you on how to find it. After you reach the transformer, you need to continue following the boulders. Try not to get lost there because the bunker is off the path.
Yeah, I've already been there, actually. Alright, let's see how our reactions managed to find this in the woods.
You probably peed your pants.
Hunter 95, I'm reminding you of a proper etiquette in spelling, Get out of my sight while I'm trying to read. Alright, they got rid of that. Let's see, the monument. Photo lever 14. Photo lever 14. Thank you very much for the photo. Very nicely done photograph. Arkadiusz Chokolak.
Very disturbing, the auras that pour out from the photos connected to this case. Blood-curdling. I want to see those parish records I wrote about under Mr. Eric's post. And definitely the information I wrote about what was going on with this monument is disturbing.
And the place of power?
Even though through the screen I can feel the aura flowing from it, I absolutely must go there someday and see it with my own eyes, but definitely not in the dark. Because, yeah, be careful you go there and be sure to write about me. Write me about it later, that tree. You're a funny boogeyman. The ghost from that tree will catch ya. Probably some children went there to play rituals and you're so scared.
Hunter 95, I would not underestimate such topics. There are things you have no idea about. I would remind you about correct spelling.
Hunter 95, you are such a daredevil that you may end up as a victim in my next ritual performed under this tree.
Yes, outrageous. You get a warning for inserting such threats. I managed to find information about this tree. It turns out that indeed there was once supposedly a satanic cult in Gozdary, and they were the ones who left these signs behind. Whether this is true and whether they weren't just some people making a joke about it, I don't know. Alrighty, well, time to the forum. More Arkadiusz Chokolak. Train station in Gozdary. Dear all, I have remembered that there is an abandoned train station in Gozdary. As far as I know, it's out of service completely. But I think that going there would be worth a while. I should still remember the code to that lock that hangs from the gate. So if anyone would be interested in going there, I'll contact you and share the code with you. My only request would be taking any photographs and upload them in a post. I would just like to add that the discussions on this forum are very interesting. Arkadiusz Kokolak.
I have also heard about this place. There were also rumors going around that it might be haunted, because people who were near the area heard weird sounds that were coming out of the empty building. I think it was probably just wild animals, though. It was a few years ago, in my opinion. It would be worth to go and check it out, just like Mr. Kokolak said.
What a shame that they closed it. It probably served people well during the time of its glory. This guy really likes trains. Also, it's either animals or, like I said earlier, homeless people. Or addicts. You gotta be careful. Just stay out of there. If this body bed's behind all the pictures feel brave enough, I know something about a car on a backyard that goes down and can ensure a physical meeting with it to take pictures. If it has something to do with your investigation.
Yeah, and what about this car? Krypta rolled in it to Gozdary and crashed it. Spooky!
Maybe that's the head of... Wait, what was your voice? Maybe that's the head of the village, ran over some animal over, threw the corpse into a septic tank. That's why he got stuffed up, and now to cover it up, he's angry that the tank got clogged. That's my theory. I remind everyone about proper grammar and not making fun of this community. Under 95, I've noticed that you like to joke about some people who are active on here because it's their passion that they are pursuing. I don't know if you realize, but it's not nice when someone makes fun of your hobby that you love. Arkadiusz Kokolak.
Okay, sorry, I'll be nicer next time.
Under 95, I hope so. Being nice to people isn't as hard as you may think. Arkadiusz Kokolak. Dude, that old man is going to fight an upward battle to get people to be nice on an online forum. Mysterious bunker. I just saw the picture of that ominous tree that got posted in the forum, and this place feels just as mysterious as I imagined when reading it. There is a bunker near Gozdary next to one of the paths. A bunker-like bunker. Someplace to hide, and that's not interesting, IMO, but I thought about it for a second, and since there are so many weird things happening in Gozdary, then maybe checking this place could be worth a while. Because you never know what can be there. Ever since that cryptid appeared, things have been... I was there once, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. But it was a few years ago. Maybe something changed. I read once about this place in Bozhegrad Museum's archive. Apparently, terrible things were happening there. Although there were no details mentioning anything happening. Interesting. I think it could have had something to do with post-war happenings.
Yep, have to overthink everything. This bug has nothing to do with this case. The only thing that was padding there was me shooting fake guns with my friends.
Thanks for that, Hunter. Collection of miniature tanks. Hello. I wanted to share a picture of my miniature tanks that I am building, but I came to realize that I'm not able to upload pictures to the post. Arkadiusz Kokolak.
Dear Mr. Kokolak, can you ring me in your free time? I'll gladly explain how to do it. Mr. Kokolak, to upload a picture, you have to save it as a file on your computer. You have to go to your personal gallery, a specific folder on your computer, and upload it from there. I hope I'm helping at least a little.
To add a picture, you have to click on an icon that shows something. You can select the picture you want to upload.
Kuchanko said it well. Just remember about what Znahorka also mentioned. You need to save the picture in a folder first, and then the icon should pop up. You explained it in a way that can make Mr. Kokolak look for it on his whole computer.
Honestly, Wugash is like the only guy that's actually helping this dude. Everyone else's tips are useless. Demon? Dude, I thought my front door was fucking open. I'm ready. No? No Jeepers Creepers? The road is clipping. Well, let's head to the village chief's house while we're out here, right? This is a squishy road, dude. I feel like they just freshly paved it. And now I'm going to be stuck there forever. In this cement, with nothing but my feet. How did Hunter open this? Well, let's find this car, I guess. Hopefully this dude doesn't have any cameras. Alright, well, he wanted me to take a picture of this, right? There you go. I'll be your intrepid little photographer. Out here capturing all of the mysterious happenings in the night. Of which there have been a few. Like that freaky demon that showed up that first night. Which, God, I wish I had gotten a picture of it, but it took off before I could do anything. No one will ever believe I saw it. Freaky smiledog.png. Alright, let's head to the train station first. What was that? Oh! A fox! Dude, I love foxes. Used to have them living, right next to my house. They lived in the parking lot of like an old hardware store. I'm sorry, is there actually a train coming through? But anyway, the foxes tried to kill my dog one night. They tried to round him up and take him into the backyard of that hardware store. They were gonna kill my dog. But I went, hey! And then the foxes ran off, and then I got my dog. And then my dog wasn't killed. So all in all, that was a good night. There was a train. There's lights here. The lights are on. Oh, I didn't have to remember the code. There were not lights earlier. Alright, what particular? Something at the train station. Is it inside? There's an animal in there. Definitely an animal. And an angry one. You think it's El Chupa? Wierzę w ludzi już nie warto. I don't know what any of that means, and I probably didn't pronounce it right. Wait, can I see in there? Oh. It was just some homeless dude. Then what was growling at me? Did I miss it? Now I'm actually kind of nervous. What if there was a demon? Well, I'm gonna go post about that guy online and ruin his life, probably. So that's good. We have one last thing on our to-do list, and that is the bunker. Which we've already been there, actually. I am getting, for some reason, chills. And I don't know why. Because nothing is happening. I just feel very uneasy all of a sudden. Maybe it's ghosts in real life. Maybe I'm being bothered.
Whoa!
The world may never know. Or at the very least, I won't. Also because I don't pay attention. If I paid more attention, maybe I would be able to tell if there were ghosts haunting me or not. But I can't tell. Sometimes I just feel weird. And honestly, if that's all demons got, then it's pretty pathetic. Well, let's go see what's down here. Wow, the claustrophobia is real. Bunch of dead ends. Dude, this bunker... Oh, sick! Awesome! Someone was having fun. I was totally thinking there was going to be something standing up there when I came out. And then it walks away into the dark. And immediately disappears. But dude, some kids got really creative with their graffiti down there. They had a great time. Yeah, people do graffiti like that all the time. It's because it's funny, because it's edgy, and it freaks people out. Not me, I'm too powerful. Fun fact, did you know Baphomet is not actually like a demon? It's not actually like a real thing. When the Knights Templar were accused of worshipping and serving Baphomet, it was a mispronunciation / miswriting of Muhammad. They weren't calling them Satanists, they were calling them Muslims. Anyway, camera out. Just in case. Got my finger on the trigger, Satan. You want to show yourself? Yeah, I bet you don't. Photo time. Upload. Upload. And upload. Nice! Alright, bedtime. Day 4, baby. Wonder what Wukash has to tell us today.
Ja nazywam się Łukasz Martyniuk, to jest audycja Krypta FM na antenie Radia Bożygród. Moi drodzy, ledwo dziś zdążyłem do studia, ale miałem kilka miejsc do obskoczenia. Myślę, że już wam przedstawię to, co tutaj mam. To nie będziecie mieli mi tego za złe. No tak. Moi drodzy, razem z pomocą służb rozwiązaliśmy dziś zagadkę Beast of Gozdary. Chciałbym podkreślić, że dziś...
Are you serious? Oh, fuck. Okay. Hello? I think the whole village is out. I have to go and check if the transformer needs to be fixed. Why is this my job? Oh, great. I'm running. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. Oh, no, 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 no. Run, 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 run. Shut the fuck up, whatever you are. Get to the transformer, get to the transformer, get to the transformer, get to the transformer. B. Right here. My camera just doesn't work. Fuck. It's out there, it's real, it's out there, it's real, it's out there, it's real. Satan is real and he fucking hates me. Get back down, to get back to town. That sounded like something walking. Heavy footsteps, the smoke is gone. Are those my own footsteps? Am I going crazy? Okay. Oh, I'm fine. Wait, where the fuck's my house? Where do I live? I'm lost! Here we are. Something's going to be wrong in my house. Something's going to be wrong in my house and I'm not going to be able to record it. Welp. Okay. You weren't expecting this game to be this long? I was expecting it to be about an hour and a half to 2 hours, so technically we're still on track. Anyway. Picture of a crashed car. I managed to find the car which Hunter 94 wrote about, and I thought it was 95, and here are the photos. Bravo, honestly, you impressed me a bit with your but you're probably too dumb to solve this mystery. These photos only confirm my suspicions that this cryptid has had to drive this car to Gozdary. What he was able to drive, the observer can explain to us that it's an alien. Hunter 95, I remind you to be respectful to forum users. I think this kid's fucking with us. I think Hunter 95 is fucking with us. Photos of the train station. Here are the photos requested by Mr. Arik in his last post. I look at this abandoned station with sadness. Back when it was functioning, it certainly was very beautiful. An amazing discovery. It can bring us much closer to the truth. Photo lover 14, thank you so much for the photo. It's true that the station used to look amazing, although it may be hard to believe judging by the photographs. Arkadiusz Kokolak. Someone was in there. I wish I got a picture of whatever was growling at me, but I didn't see the hole in the wall. Got to the bunker of the woods, and these are the photos I managed to take.
You let you break into my home, mortal. You probably didn't even knock, huh?
Yes, I know that you probably live in some dumpster hole, but I didn't expect that it's that bad, ha!
Each time I see about that bunker, it gives me chills. I wonder what tragic events happened there about which Charlatan wrote. Terrifying! What if aliens are hiding in that vault, which don't want to be found? Maybe they sent the cryptid to Gozdary so that no one would discover that they hide there. Dude, I think it was just some edgy kids. Cryptid mystery solved. Dear Krypta FM and forum users, I'm pleased to announce that we have solved the mystery of the Beast of Gozdary. If you're not sitting, you'd better sit down because I have some incredible news to tell you. But unfortunately, it may be quite sad. I'm writing this immediately after confirming the information I received today before 7 a.m. from one of the residents of Gozdary. When she left her house after waking up, she noticed that in the corner of her property under the fence, a creature that seemed to be injured was sleeping, laying down. The lady who provided me with this information prefers to remain anonymous, but here's what I learned from her. She doesn't keep any animals, so she was very surprised when she saw this creature. She carefully approached it, making sure that she would not scare the creature and that she would remain safe. And when she was close enough to take a closer look, she realized that it was a dog that closely resembled the described cryptid, whose mysterious appearance in the village we were investigating. It resolved. Of course, after she contacted me, she asked for help for the animal, because unfortunately she was unable to provide it herself. And at this moment, my friend, a veterinarian who provided us with an expert opinion on the bitten goat, is heading to Gozdary to check whether the dog needs medical help. He will return with him to Bozgrod, where he will be able to examine the animal. We hope that in today's broadcast, we will be able to provide you with more information about the condition of the found dog. After he undergoes tests and receives the help he certainly requires, we will try to find him a new home. Because it seems that he was abandoned by someone and the poor man was looking for a new place to live, finding temporary shelter at the railway station in Gozdary. He probably attacked animals out of hunger because it is obvious that he is emaciated, and certainly the person who decides to adopt him will have to provide with him with an appropriate diet that will restore him to full strength, and he will have to be under the constant supervision of a veterinarian who will monitor his health. Unfortunately, my friend who will initially examine him will not be able to deal with this issue, so we also need to find someone who will be able to do this. That's all from me for now. But I hope to hear from you tonight on the show.
Poor thing. Who could have abandoned such a little pup? Humans are cruel sometimes. I'll gladly adopt him, make sure he's well taken care of because he deserves it. Oh my gosh, how sad. It's good that the doggy is in good hands now, Wakuzia. If you'll adopt him, you'll have to send me pics ASAP. I even have an idea to name him. Budak, what do you think?
Mr. Baturiak, I am very happy that this incident is now cleared. Poor thing probably went through a lot and had to be desperate to attack all those animals. It's good that he's in good hands and is receiving help.
Wakuzia, I think that you will be a great person to take care of Budak. In case you need any tips or vet recommendations in Bozgrod, please message me.
Everyone was so excited about a cryptid. It was just a dog.
I think this guy is fucking with us. Specifically us. Well, my card's corrupted now, so I guess I just go to bed.
Bardzo miło jest mi powitać w dzisiejszym nietypowym segmencie panią Franciszkę Świergiel, byłą gitarzystkę zespołu Motyle, który zakończył swoją działalność w 1999 roku. Jednak dziś, po wywiadzie z Franciszką, mamy przyjemność zaprezentowania Państwu jej solowego debiutu po latach przerwy. Pani Franciszko, co skłoniło Panią do powrotu na scenę muzyczną i dlaczego akurat teraz?
Po tym, jak niestety byliśmy zmuszeni okolicznościami niezależnymi od nas do rozejścia się jako zespół, ja nadal tęskniłam do tworzenia muzyki, która tak na dobrą sprawę od zawsze stanowiła ogromnie ważną część mojego życia. Przez 7 lat nie byłam w stanie do końca zostawić ze sobą tych wspaniałych doświadczeń, które przeżyłam wspólnie z artystami Motyli. Starałam się stworzyć własną muzykę, jednak nie byłam zadowolona z efektów swojej pracy. Ciągle wracałam do grania utworu, który skomponowałam chwilę przed założeniem zespołu. Miał on otwierać nasz pierwszy album, jednak nie trafił do jego ostatecznej wersji. Kilka tygodni temu mój mąż, słuchając jak wygrywam dobrze znaną mi melodię, sugerował, że mogłabym go nagrać, tak tylko dla siebie. Na początku nie byłam zbyt przekonana, ale z czasem zaczęłam nieco oswajać się z tym pomysłem i pewnego dnia po prostu to zrobiłam. Gdy mogłam wreszcie odsłuchać tego nagrania, poczułam, że to jest to coś, nie? Że to jest coś, czego szukałam. Zbyt długo starałam się na siłę odnaleźć siebie na nowo jako artystkę.
Jest to bardzo wzruszająca historia. Czy ma już może Pani plany na dalszy rozwój solowej kariery?
No, nie mam wpływu na to, co przynosi mi życie, jednak zrozumiałam, że mogę skorzystać ze wszystkich doświadczeń, które zdobyłam do dalszego tworzenia, nie definiując siebie na nowo i kontynuując swoją podróż, ucząc się przede wszystkim akceptować przeszłość. Nie chcę zobowiązywać się do niczego względem mojej twórczości i zostawiam sobie przestrzeń do tego. No i żeby cieszyć się tym, co jest teraz, a jedną z takich rzeczy jest ten utwór, który właśnie wydałam.
Chciałaby pani zapowiedzieć słuchaczom swój utwór?
Drodzy słuchacze Radia Bożegród, mam ogromną przyjemność przedstawić wam utwór Wspomnienia, Pożegnania i Powroty, którego możecie wysłuchać już teraz. Franciszka Świergiel.
Thank you for the jams. Let's check out the internet. Oh wow, everything's like gone. Huns by Hunter95. I have to admit that Honey Cryptids isn't as bad as I thought. Thanks, Photolever, for getting me into this. No biggie. Can't wait for more outings together. Wait a minute, we became friends? Wait, when?
It's good to see that thanks to the Gozdada's cryptid incident, someone got interested in cryptozoology.
I guess I became friends with... Is that me? Breaking news! Games are long. This game's actually relatively short. I think it's about over. I guess we became friends with Hunter. Arkadiusz Gogolak, historical reenactment. Dear Mr. Bertidiuk, thank you so much for teaching me how to use a computer. I was able to meet a new friend online for one of the historical forums, and we were able to go on our first historical reenactment together. I'm very grateful that you showed me everything, that you had the patience to explain things to an old man like me. Here, a picture with me and Stashik, Arkadiusz Gogolak.
Mr. Kokolog, it was a pleasure on my side to help you understand how to use the forum.
If you ever have any more questions, you know where to call.
It's great to see you in such good shape, Mr. Kokolog. You seem very happy about the trip. Please greet your friend and the Reconstructionist group from Znachorka.
It's amazing to see that you're fulfilling your passions.
Wait, that's actually really sweet. Thanks for Photolover14. Today I had the pleasure to meet the person you all might know as Photolover14. Without their help, we wouldn't have been able to solve the cryptid mystery. Once again, thank you so much. I wish you more happy Huns. Wait, is this Hunter then? I think that might be Hunter. I think the person that's taking the picture might be me.
I'll make sure that Photolever site will end up a great success. Personally, of course.
Photolover14, thank you. I hope you will continue with your passion. You are a very knowledgeable person and you take great pictures. Arkadiusz Kokolak. Thanks, Arkadiusz. Burek.
Doggy! Lovely. A month has passed since we solved the cryptid mystery, and I wanted to share the progress Burek has made. He gained a bunch of weight, so he's not just skin and bones anymore, nor is he scared like he used to be. He's doing so well and is so happy about his new forever home. I am so happy that I have found an amazing new best friend. Many thanks to Znahorka, who recommended the vet who's taking care of our sweet boy.
You both look amazing! So good that Burek found such a sweet person who loves him like you. Such sweethearts.
No need to thank me. I'm happy I could be of any help. Burek has luck that he found you.
Like Hosea, I am happy that Burek is doing good. It's noticeable that he's very content with finding a place to stay with you. Arkadiusz Kokolak. Good to see that Burek's doing better. Seems like I gave Burek in good hands. I'm so very happy that you became such good friends. Burek's quite cute for a Beast of Gozdary. Aw, sweet. Can I play Barry the Beaver? Oh, my photos are gone. What the? Who drew this? What? Well, I guess it's time to go outside during the day and get some natural daylight. Yeah! Dude, this game was actually really good. Nothing is actually happening. But it does a good job of making you feel like it might. And the characters on the forums were really fun. I give this game a 4 out of 5. Good game. I very much liked it. Well, that'll be it for Krypta FM. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope you had a good time because I certainly did. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you all later.